Hi guys, welcome to a walkthrough of a first floor here on Menor Golf Resort. This is a first floor Melvin apartment. It's just this one here that we're going into in a minute. So we are in El Retiro, okay, so that is a section of the resort that's very, very close to the second entrance. So very close to the tennis courts, El Boulevard, so all of the bars and restaurants on El Boulevard, which I know is the main place people go now. Because there's such a good variety of bars and restaurants and things. I'm just standing in the landing at the moment, so you've got obviously lots of off-street parking as you can see here. All of these apartments, don't forget, come with underground parking as standard, so you get a nice big underground parking. You can see the ramp going down to the actual underground parking just there. And as usual, it's all lovely, manicured, really nicely kept as always. The building inside is one of the ones that have all just been repainted, so it's in fantastic condition, literally as new. So yeah, all looking good so far. I'm gonna have a little walk through now, see what you think of the actual apartment. This is a first floor, well, on the list it actually is specified as southeast. On my compass it's coming up as south. So it's basically south to southeast, shall we say, but I think it's more south than southeast. As with anyone that's seen these videos know, basically as you walk in, you've got this kind of hallway area here when you first enter into the apartment. The kitchen, the open plan kitchen, is directly to the left. And again, as I always try and specify here, it is an open plan kitchen, but it's a big kitchen. You know, it's not like a small kind of open plan kitchenette type thing. This is like a full size kitchen. If this was separate, you'd think it was a good size kitchen. So it is like a full size one. You've got the window over here, which just looks out onto the entrance into the block. Boiler just behind this cupboard here. Okay, so never been switched on. So of course they'll never guarantee any electrics here, but it's never been switched on, so you really shouldn't have any issues there. Space down here for washing machine and dishwasher, whichever way round you want it. Oven over here, ceramic hob here, and hood here. You can see all the stickers are still on, right? So again, they've never been turned on, never been used. And of course, just over here is your space for your fridge freezer as well. So, you know, like I said, with all of the apartments in here, great size kitchen. And then it basically goes open plan straight out into the lounge. Obviously with this orientation, it's always going to be pretty nice and sunny, especially in winter, you know, when the sun's a lot lower. That sun's going to be streaming all the way through. So out into the lounge, and again, you know, these are good sized lounges. I mean, from this point here upwards and round, that's about 20 square meters. So it's a really decent size. I mean, you can fit pretty much anything you want in here. The way that the apartment's been set up in terms of plug points and things like that, they believe the couch area and everything will go on this side, and then the TV area over here, just simply because you've got the TV points and everything down here. Ethernet points as well, phone lines of course. I mean, nobody pretty much uses Ethernet anymore. You put a router in, and that basically is your Wi-Fi. Full ceilings, so again, the vast majority of people will go for spots. But that's down to you. I mean, obviously you can see there's 2 points here. I'd say about 95% of our clients have went with spots, because obviously even though there's 2 points there, you can put as many as you like in here. You can have 4, you can have 6, you can have whatever you like, and that goes pretty much throughout the whole apartment. And they're cheap, you know, including fitting, they're about €13, I believe, per spot. Slightly more expensive for the bathroom if you go with spots, because of course they need to be waterproof, so I believe then they're about 20, including fitting, but you know, they're inexpensive, and of course they look good. Up here is your AC. So again, don't forget, as I always specify, when these were first built many years ago and sold off plan and from new, directly from the developers, there was full installation AC and heating. So basically climate control. You can see the little panels here. So they were all fitted. Now the bank is officially only selling these as pre-installed because they won't guarantee that the exterior units will work, or that they won't even guarantee that they're there. So they are selling these as pre-installed. However, so far, touch wood, every single completion we've done so far, the AC's been fine. They've just needed regassed, of course, because they've been lying there for years, but they've all been working. I think a couple of clients have still changed it because, of course, they're about 14 years old. In other words, quite expensive to run, so they have changed them for more modern units on the outside, which feed obviously all the vents, because this is obviously a vented system in here. So it's you know, it's your choice, but just remember that officially this is only being sold as pre-installed, but like I said, pretty much no problems yet so far, touch wood. And then you're going through from here to this kind of small hallway area here. This is where all the other bedrooms, of course, are. So to your left is bedroom 2. So this is to the rear of the property. And again, with all the bedrooms here, brilliant sizes. Plug point has actually been set up as a double, which is quite unusual actually, because usually in bedroom 2 they have one in the middle set up for 2 singles. But of course you can still put 2 singles in there because that's really wide there. So you can still quite easily get 2 singles there with, you know, kind of a bedside cabinet in between. Inbuilt wardrobes as always, and good size wardrobes as well. And of course that's your vented system for the AC. Again, full ceilings here, so you can go with spots, or you don't have to, you can go with anything you like. And then this also has a separate terrace coming off of it. And some of these do and some of them don't. This one does. So this is actually quite a nice size, you know. You could actually put like a nice little table and chairs out here. And it's somewhere to escape the sun. I know everyone loves the sun, and when people come over, the vast majority want to buy south or want to buy west, but trust me, some times of the year, at some parts of the year, it's lovely to have something like this, even with like a small table and chairs, just to escape it for a little bit. And that again just looks down into the entrance of the actual apartment itself. Right, out of bedroom 2, back into the little hallway area. Directly left, first door, is one of your 2 bathrooms. So this is the smaller of the 2. So this, if you like, is your kind of cloakroom as such. There is a shower here, a shower tray, of course. You have to put the cubicle unit in yourself. But this is obviously for visitors and stuff like that, and if you're in the lounge, etc. Your main bedroom is through here into the master. Your main bathroom, I should say, is through to your master. So again, as soon as you come into the master, you have first of all this kind of long hallway area here, large built-in wardrobes here to your right. And straight out into the master bedroom, again set up for double or a king. Either will fit in both bedrooms. And then of course you've got your ensuite because it's the master. So you've got his and her sinks there, a 3/4 bath. I don't know why it's 3/4 because as you can see, it's a big gap at the end there, which has just been tiled. I'm assuming that's because all of these baths just came, you know, kind of 2,000 at once, and they came one size. So they've made the bath fit the bathroom rather than the other way around. So that's obviously why that's been done. A lot of people have taken these out after completion and put in, you know, kind of walk-in showers and things like that, which of course we can all help with. Anything like that we can help you with. And then just around this corner, of course, is your toilet and your bidet. Again, a lot of people take these bidets out and then use that for like a cabinet or something to store towels and other bits and pieces. And then of course, being the master, you've got direct access out onto the terrace, which as I said is south to southeast facing. It says southeast on the list, it says south on my compass, so it's southeast to south, we say. But yeah, lovely and bright. This is always going to be lovely and bright, the lounge and this room especially, because of course that's the terrace facing that direction. As usual, you've got your vented up there. Yeah, all in very good condition. Don't forget, like I said, the building on the outside has just all been repainted, so that is literally as new. And inside, this is in really good condition as well. Right, so back out into the hallway. So you've got bedroom 2 directly ahead, and bathroom 2, if you like, directly to the right. Turning left brings us back into the lounge. So lounge off to our left, and of course kitchen off to our right. So let's have a look at the terrace. So this is a first floor, right? So the terrace sizes on the first floors are always excellent. The biggest are usually the grounds. The next biggest is usually first, then second, and actually usually the smallest terraces are on the top floor. So it's almost like a staircase, if you like. So you know a first floor is always going to be a really good sized terrace, and this one is. And don't forget, south to southeast facing. So this is, you can see the sun coming on it now. It's still morning, it's not even 12 yet, but that's going to be fully on here in the next kind of 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Great big sized terrace. Did have a bit of rain last night, which is where you can see a bit of water there still. Once the sun hits that, that'll be gone. That's your master bedroom, of course, and that's your lounge. And then, of course, this one also has one of these elephant feet, or what people refer to as elephant feet, which are fantastic for storage, right? They are just a feature of the apartment. You can see there's a little kind of false ceilings even been put in this one. They are a feature, but what you do find is that people either put a little window in here or block it in, but most people put like a little window in here and then put a door on here. And then you've got yourself kind of storage for whatever you need, whether it's golf clubs, a bike will fit in here quite easily as well. And of course, any kind of utility stuff, you know, you could put in there as well. It's just a great little thing to have. And then straight out from the terrace, you're looking directly, basically, to the golf. So you've got communal garden areas just directly below us. And then that's obviously the golf course here. And like I say, in terms of location, it's great because literally you're no more than a 5-minute, maybe 6-minute walk to El Boulevard with all the bars and restaurants and things like that. Price of this one, 125,000 euros. I believe this is actually the best priced one available at the moment. There is very little left here now, guys. I mean, these are the ones that have just been put on, but the whole list now is, I think, about 6 apartments. We don't know when there'll be any more coming on. We don't know when. We don't know what price. We don't know any of that information. I've tried to find out today, but they don't know. The administrators that work for the banks, they don't know either. So certainly if you want it soon, if you wanted anything on here soon, now is really the time. Just try and grab a few of these that are left. So 125,000 euros is the price of the property. For community fees, you should be allowing about 120 a month. Okay, so that's your kind of contribution to, you know, pools, gardens, 24-hour security. Regular cleans of the staircase, regular cleans of the lift, maintenance basically throughout the resort. Lovely apartment, guys. Any questions? Let me know.